Fred, you had your then career high 51 at Portland. Do you buy in at all to, there are certain road arenas that, are just better for people?
That's fair to say. I don't give a damn about anybody else who plays here in Portland. I care about me and my guys. But it's I don't pay attention to stats like that. I'm the least analytical guy on this Zoom.
So you don't really feel that like any other opposing arenas you maybe feel better in, it's all kind of the same?
I think I lead the league in scoring. I think I feel good every single night, no matter what arena we in. But
Sure.
We started off slow. I thought we did a good job initially. Then we gave up a big quarter. I think they had about 41 points or so, 43 points to be exact. And after that, we locked in defensively. Did a good job in the second quarter to kind of regroup and get ourselves together.
Not just a triple double, but shooting over 60%.
Oh shit! I made shots. I usually make. That's it. Which will come. Just continue. I stay locked in and stay sticking to my routine. Every season, I know it's a long season, and I'm a guy that wants to create consistency and get better as the season goes along. And I just make shots I normally make. So obviously, I did a good job of that tonight and concentrating and focusing on that.
With the way that this season is kind of gone for you, with some of the kind of nagging injuries getting at you, the ups and downs that have kind of taken place, I know better than to ask you if you ever had any kind of doubts about, getting back to your elite level. But was there any point where you were kind of rethinking your approach or how you wanted to get back to playing at?
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, start of the year, Royce, I was, debating, and it's a difficult spot for me, honestly, because I'm a guy that likes to. I don't like to let my teammates down. I want to make sure that I'm able to be available for them, even if I'm not 100%. And that's just something that I've always done. It's probably not the best thing to do, but obviously, as I've gotten older, like I said, I had to stop. Because I wasn't able to explode and move the way I needed to. And now I'm feeling, a lot better. I'm able to move around and explode and get by people and make an impact on the game on both sides of the floor. And kind of as the season goes along, I'll definitely get better. And I'm not worried about that one bit.
Gotcha. Thanks, Russ.
Nice to see you, Royce.
Yeah, you too, man.
Fred? He's getting in a rhythm. He's going to have more games like this. Guy's a championship player. How he prepares, how he talks to our guys, he forces the team to be ready. And his voice was heard a lot in that first quarter. And that's what you want your leaders to do. But yeah, he shot the ball well. Turnovers, averaging a little over or whatever, under 5. I'm trying to get that down into high 3s. But he just makes plays. He puts so much pressure on the defense. But I see his shot is ups and downs, but that's not, I don't predicate. I mean, his game is not based on making and missing shots. His game on is leading us. We're a young group of guys that need a veteran guy like him. Brad has did a good job, but he couldn't be the only one the last few years with John, missing all the games he missed. But he has set the tone, and our guys know. Our guys are much more in tune how to prepare to win a game. We still got to play better to win games. He has to play better to win games. But he's led us so many ways that I don't even want to get into because our players know it. You can ask any player on this team, and they know that he means business. This is not a hobby for him. A lot of times in this league, people look at it as a hobby. It's fun. I get that, but it's still your job. It's your livelihood. It's how you represent your organization, your city, your family, your coaches. And Russell does that at the highest level I've seen. I've been with him a long time in OKC. He's always been a player that wanted to get better, that gave everything he had and left everything on the practice court and the game court. And he's done that for us. He's given us a pathway to how to be a championship level player. And our young guys need it. Sometimes they don't understand how hard he is on them, but they're going to realize it in years to come that's how you start your career off the right way, by being around good players. We've seen it time and time again. Young players around bad veterans is a disaster. And we've seen it many times. I've seen it as a player, But and Brad are great examples for our younger players to look up to.
Thanks, Scott.
He's helped Brad. And Brad said it. He gave a lot of credit to Russell to be an all-star starter. And Russell knows how special Brad is. And they get along. I mean, it seems like they've been playing for a while, and it's only going to get better. I couldn't ask for two better players to have during this awkward season, that all the things that's happened to us.
Hey, Russell, you've played so many times against Dame in so many different environments. What does making Dame's life difficult entail when you're guarding him?
I mean, he's gonna take tough shots. He's gonna toughen. He's gonna take tough ones. He's gonna make tough ones. That's what great players do. Like I said, he's a good player, and obviously he's been great this season. And my job is to make sure that I'm able to just kind of keep pursuing and make the game tough for him and make him take tough shots. We're moving in the right direction as a team. The wins, and then play the game the right way, the wins will come. And I think got to give a lot of credit to Coach Brooks, because he's not getting enough credit. When we lose, they always look at the head coach, but when we win, they don't give him a lot of credit. And he's doing a hell of a job of making sure that we are playing at the best we can play, putting us in position to be great. And he's done a hell of a job and making sure we get back on track.